Okay, let's not die when he has no health left. Thanks.
With your youth comes a certain strength, it seems. I could have had you.
Yeah, you could have.
See you at home. In the name of Hades.
Give me that darkness. Okay, well, we're already at 3,030 darkness. All we need is like 100 more darkness.
So joyfully did Zagreus attempt to gain the surface that why he just rose too quickly. And we know how that one goes from Icarus's tale. Why you?
Wings of Icarus.
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
Well, welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our business.
Excellent work, my son.
Mother, you'll forgive my asking, but your mother used to call you by a different name, didn't she?
Ugh, don't remind me. Imagine if I called you Zaggy Poo from when you were born to this very moment. That's how that name felt to me. I much preferred the name my father gave to me.
Your mortal father, right? So he called you Persephone. What was he like?
He was kind to me, and funny. Little bringer of destruction I was to him. I liked that. He was right, I was a terror. But then he passed. I was very little still. My mother never spoke of him again.
Demeter mentioned him a bit to me. She seems... I don't know, but I don't sense that she regrets the relationship or anything. Just sad about the outcome, I think.
I suppose I can see that. I thought I might end up like father. Growing old, wasting away. Then the time flew by, and I realized I was closer to Mother's side. Mortals certainly don't have it easy. But their limited days, it means they live their lives to the fullest, I think.
At least we've some of that in us.
Indeed.
Here,
my
dog,
son.
have some ambrosia.
That's right, boy. Ambrosia just for you. You're going to love it. Pretty much every creature, living or dead, does.
The 6 eyes of the hideous hound of hell go wide at once from having received the exquisite gift of rare Olympian ambrosia. The creature is rather beside himself.
Delicious. I have to give him ambrosia 2 more times.
Enjoying staring at that ball I got you, boy? No fun if it doesn't fight back, huh?
The hell-forged, multi-headed monster feels no urgency to waste his precious time on simple playthings, much preferring to conserve his vast energy reserves, in case any trespassers need to be eaten suddenly.
Well, it's there if you change your mind.
Enough of this, boy. Even mortals know better. I don't want your nectar or ambrosia or whichever offerings. You owe me no such thing, and I shall not accept it any longer. In fact, here. You shall take all of it back.
Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother.
How dare you lecture me? I mean... Look, as you told me yourself, there's no changing what already transpired. And our memories are warnings. When you have lived as long as I have, you come to understand your weaknesses.
What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son.
Listen to me. My attempts at making peace are going to be rather subtle for your tastes. I cannot change the past, and there is only so much I can do about the future. I tell you this because I shall not lie to you again. That much I swear.
All right. Well, it's a start.
Bond forged, Hades.
So help me, boy, I cannot fathom why you would have bought back the authority to enter
Plus
the
5 deck
administrative chamber once again.
I knew you thought I'd never do it under any circumstances, Father. That seemed reason enough. Though fear not, I've no plans to reapply for a position there.
That does alleviate a deeply rooted fear of mine, in fact. The scene you caused in your brief time there yet remains a widely talked about event among the shades who toil for me still.
I'll be sure to say hello.
Well, neat. So,
What's this?
hello. A decorative theme invokes infernal might and unbearable heat. There's a lot of things I can get now, all of a sudden. Well, here's the sigil thing, but yeah, but like, a chaos theme of, 25,000 darkness? Well, let me see what this is. I'm not using my gemstones for anything.
Well, I don't see why not. They say this one's the hottest style.
Or the
this side of
diamonds or
Elysium.
whatever.
Who are these self-appointed judges, I would like to know?
What even just happened? I don't even know what just happened. I don't even see any difference. Like, it panned up toward the stained glass. And then nothing happened.
Hey, Orpheus, mate. I have something good for you right here. Ambrosia, all the way from the surface. I want you to have it.
Ah, but this is splendid, Zagreus. And I must say, apart from my Eurydice, I've never felt as strong a bond of kinship as with you.
You're too kind. Hey, Orpheus, you're back. How was your trip?
It was more than all right, my friend. Why, it was positively inspirational. But I've returned as promised to this house. My love is there, whilst my responsibilities are here.
You sound despondent again, mate. You must wish you were there right now. I'm sorry you had to come all the way back.
Oh, on the contrary, Zagreus. It dawned upon me that having some distance between my responsibilities and my domestic life, why, it is not so bad. Besides, Charon makes travel to and fro quite simple for me, really.
Great to hear it. I can only imagine.
Okay, one more ambrosia with Orpheus. Let me look that up. Theme infernal. Hades theme infernal. I didn't know if it was like a theme. This decorative theme invokes soaring harmonies and inspiration. Oh, wait. Okay, so it might be to the UI, so hold on. I don't want to do that just yet. Stop having conversations, I need to give you nectar.
And then all 7 of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies! What were they even thinking, cutting the line? I mean, in front of you?
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
Ladies' night, I guess. Or day. I don't know.
5
Settled
gemstones.
Wretched broker, what's new, my friend?
2 keys for 20 gemstones. Themes to the end screen after I beat Hades. Okay. I mean, sure. I have 15 keys right now. I can get 3 more nectars, but like I'm not really using nectar now, so I can turn those nectars into a diamond. I don't know.
I mean, I guess.
Anyway, very importantly, Achilles is not here. I need to be speaking with him. Because, what is his name? Proctologist, whatever his name is, he wanted me to come here.
Okay.
But I want to talk to Achilles, but Achilles is not here. So, it's not giving me anything new to interact with. Wait. No, it's... I want to give you things. Why won't you let me give you things? Alright, screw it.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
Anyone out here? No. Okay, so... yeah, we've slain plenty of enemies.
How many times has it been? The fates have spoken.
War God's Bloodlust. Slay 10,000 foes or more. Then seek Ares. So I just have to talk to Ares again. Because we've done 18,000 enemies. So we just have to see Ares again. One more time. Well, thank you.
Now listen, Zagreus. Admittedly, this is a little strange, even from me. I have a message for your bow. That's right. Just go on up to Coronach next time and tell it with a firm, commanding voice. I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. Let me know how it goes, okay?
I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar.
Sure. I mean, I don't want that, though, because, like, I want darkness. I don't really care about the Pact of Punishment.
He would pit you against me, Asterius. I can see it in his mismatched eyes. I cannot shake the terrible vision that someday or night it shall be me standing alone here whilst you take sides against me with that fiend.
Asterius, about that, please consider it a standing offer if you like. I'd rather have you as a friend than as a foe. Not sure that I can say the same for Theseus, of course.
You poisonous worm! I knew you had a more sinister trick at play, because your fighting style certainly is of no concern just on its own. Are there truly no depths to which you would not stoop?
He just doesn't stop talking. I'm so far away from that. I'm literally at 1 HP. That's my name, don't worry about it. No, he threw a projectile.
Of you to think you are superior to me.
I am, but like, I was using the shield, which is my least favorite weapon, but I wanted to use it because it gave me more darkness. So we can do a lot of stuff now.
Hey, where's Hypnos? Hits the spot, doesn't it, boy? I know you're caught up in the middle of all this and having to weigh your loyalties more than you'd like. I'm sorry we're putting you through this.
The Underworld Prince's next attempt to bribe the monstrous triple-headed hellhound into further liking him proves once again successful, as the kingly gift of heavenly ambrosia is beyond compare.
Delicious. Alright, here we go. Work orders. 3,142 chaos, or darkness for chaos.
House contractor, with this gift of darkness, I decree the eldest sigil shall be restored. Orpheus is on break.
A setback, then. Even among those born longest ago within the deepest reaches of the underworld. I have seldom encountered anyone so united with the darkness of this domain as you are, child.
United with the darkness? I've just been picking it up here and there, although for quite a while since you mentioned it. I'm not sure that I feel any different, though.
Surely that is not so. Think back on when you started all of this. You now know so much more, are capable of so much more.
Huh, I suppose.
Stop talking!
I swear you're right, that one is such an idiot. Oh, anyway, I'd best get back to work. Next round's on me, Dusa, and you take care.
You take care too, Miss Meg. Thanks for the drink. Bye now.
They get along at least.
I need to give you my nectars.
Here's the catch of the day.
Take all my stuff. Alright, well, 5 nectar from whatever I gave him.
Anything good?
25 darkness for keys. And... 10 Yeah, 2 diamonds for the ambrosia. I'm gonna need more of it, I think. Achilles, you here? He is here.
How fare your labors, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade. It's your Patroclus. He's all right, but he seems like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Oh. Well, then, please send him my regards. And all my love. I think of him always, but I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand? Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
Take care then, sir.
Yeah.
What are these shades up to now?
What was all that splashing? Did you hear that? Cause of death of rockfall. I don't think those two correlate to each other, but alright, but let's see here.
The sigil should be fully powered up for next.
I don't really know what this is gonna do. As in, I can't do anything with it, actually. I'm unable to go in. I thought I'd be entering it. I mean, you can see it now. I thought I was supposed to enter it and go see him through the sigil, but I guess, I mean, it is for Nyx, but, like, you know, thought I was gonna do that.
Orpheus must be in Asphodel.
I can't talk to Nyx again, so maybe when we see Chaos in the next run, something happens. But
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
Clear that. War God's Bloodlust achievement. Hold on, I don't have Steam open. Hades. Fulfill the War God's Bloodlust prophecy. 14.7% of players have this achievement. Very good. Also, here, reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Coronacht. Let's go get that.
Coronacht, I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar.
Aspect of Rama.
Rama, who are you? Grant me the aspect of Rama.
Ramara.
Ah, now that's a shiny bow you got right there.
You have Celestial Sarang, which can cause shared suffering. Alternate moveset, wide heavy attack, bouncing triple shot, special afflicts foes. Foes hit by your special take damage when you attack any foe for 7 seconds.
Ooh, now that's what I call getting shot by arrows.
Yo. This bow, though, it's kind of cool, kind of cool. So, we have that, and then volley.
Yeah, that's it.
So, like, the special is actually finally good.
Hey, don't you scratch that thing, boyo.
Finally, a bow that has a good special. And then... There's a dash strike, which just does more damage there. Alright, so... we need to see Ares. Okay.
Message for you, Lord Hermes. It says, this offering is dedicated to the incomparable god of swiftness, from whom the news is always good because he's bringing it. You are a real mate, you know that? I really owe you one, Zagreus.
Look, cuz, I'm going to accept this choice ambrosia from you one last time, alright? But from this point, I'm doubling down on all professional responsibilities here. Strictly business between us, although, secretly, you're one of my best mates. Want you to know.
Yo. Bond forged, Hermes.
So my professional associate, the fearsome boatman on the river Styx, you got to know him pretty well in all of this, right, cuz? Hard getting through to him, I know, but his heart's in the right place. It's why I'm working with him after all this time.
I mean, just grab whatever. So I'm just gonna stand on the fire.
I'm near death.
I'm near death. That's one way to do it. It's the fastest way to do it. So now we can start the run again, and then I can see Ares, and he will give me his thing, right?
Right.
Like he should be.
Oh, ow, so you got burned down to a crisp out there, standing in magma, right? I know you've got your burning feet and all, but standing in magma? Why, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Right.
Sergio with the hydration check. There's some rare dialogue for you, because who in their right mind is going to purposefully stand on lava?
Hey, listen a moment, lad. I require your discretion with regards to whom we spoke about last time. The Shade you met with in Elysium.
I understand. What can I do about this, sir? There must be something. But you have to let me know what's going on.
Simply put, he is the reason that I'm here. Patroclus lost his life before I did, because of me. I shortly followed, in a rage. When I arrived here, I received a hero's welcome. Your father himself ushered me to Elysium. But that's not what I wanted.
You wanted to see Patroclus, but he's in Elysium while you... Oh no.
I signed a pact, lad. Felt the terms were good enough. He could live there, while I'd live here, at least for now. Such deals are most uncommon, and their confidentiality must be upheld. But let's speak no more of this for now, alright? Some other time.
I mean, I could just go do the pact thing like I did for Orpheus.
Dusa, hey, what's the matter? You seem... Something's wrong. What happened? Tell me, please.
No, Your Highness, you're not supposed to talk to me. I mean, I'm not supposed to talk to you. You see, Miss Nix, she... Oh, I will be in so much trouble now.
Oh no.
Wait, Dusa, slow down. What is the matter? Nix really has forbidden you from even speaking with me. Do you know on what grounds?
I've no idea, Prince. Look, I really want to keep my job here, so I can't be seen with you right now like this. Please understand. I have to go, okay?
I need to talk to Nix about all this.
I'm gonna assume she's not where she's supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh, Orpheus, I heard from Hermes, messenger and god of travel and all that. It's odd I'm giving you his message in this case, but he says hey. Admires your musical ability as well.
Oh, that was kind of him, my friend. When I first ventured deep into this realm, while searching for the soul of my lost muse, after I failed utterly, it was Lord Hermes who whisked her away. It happened so fast. He did an excellent job.
I'm glad you took it so well. Got you some more of that contraband you like? Don't suppose I could help you put it away or anything?
Look at me, Zach. You think that all these gifts will make things go back to the way they were? They won't. It isn't possible. We may be immortals, but we're older now.
I'd hope we're wiser too.
Okay, now we've maxed out Megara for now. None of that.
What's new?
Okay, I have 2 ambrosia, so I can give one to Orpheus and one to Ares.
Hey Orpheus, you know I once wrested this bottle of ambrosia from the champions of Elysium, defeating them 2 against 1, just so I could bring it here to you personally.
Please, my friend. I feel I am undeserving of such a relentless show of kindness on your part. I shall accept, but you'll relent, won't you? As well as forgive me.
Mate, if that is your wish, then it will be my pleasure to oblige. Though may this gift symbolize the strength of our friendship for an eternity to come. I've learned so much from you.
Thank you, my friend. Would that I had capacity to take some joy from this.
Bond forged, Orpheus. So, what's going on in here? I'm still not allowed to go in there.
Sleep is for the living, am I right?
I would like to go in there. Currently, I am not allowed to do so.
Should check the garden.
Oh, hello.
Well, be that as it may. If they pester you at all, do let me know and I shall have them dealt with quickly.
Oh, are we doing it already? I don't even have to give Ares a thing?
Oh, Hades. I think the shades around here have been through enough as it is. I don't mind them. After all the time I spent on my own, having some company has been a welcome change.
You are certain all your needs have been provided for? Because if there's anything that you require,
Require? Look at this place, Hades. Look at me. I have everything. And so do you. Try not to worry quite so much. And be patient with your son. That's all I ask.
I look fantastic, thank you. I know I have in the title, tell me how pretty I look because this is a new camera. You didn't have to. It was a joke, but still.
Persephone, I cannot promise you such things. They're not my strengths. Besides, I have a reputation to uphold. God of the dead. If the wretches do not fear me, or you for that matter, what then?
I'm doing quite fine. I spent several hours yesterday trying to get this camera to work properly in the way I wanted it to, and now I think it's fine. I've beaten, I don't know, I've beaten runs of Hades at least like 25 to 30 times.
I'm not going to tell you how to balance your work, your marriage, and your parental responsibilities. I don't think anybody on Olympus or below knows quite how best to manage that. So long as we do our best.
I know you have to beat Hades 10 times to bring Persephone back.
Our best. That I can promise you.
Okay, so I think the final bits of the post-game story are set in motion now. I feel like I should just die and come back. I don't even think I actually need to see Hades, Ares.
Let's have a look at the old fated list.
Actually, I should check this. Okay, now it still shows that I have his thing locked, so...
Oh no!
Oh no! We might also get to see some more rare, Hypnos dialogue of stepping on a spike trap.
I forgot something.
As in, he's not even here.
Such a shame.
Okay, wait, no, she's still here.
And if you ever need anything at all, Your Royalness, you can always find me wide awake right over there. Though I really shouldn't leave my post like this, not even for you.
I truly appreciate it.
Hey, Orpheus, I take it you know all about the time I burned my father's hands to a crisp the moment I was born? He grasped me by the feet, and they caught fire. And that's why he still wears those fancy rings, to cover up the hideous scar tissue.
But that is such a splendid tale, Zagreus, deserving to be sung both far and wide, until it turns into the stuff of myth, as deathless as the gods themselves. I'll gladly tell that one about.
Great.
Okay, there's people talking about things here.
The lounge is really starting to look nice lately, Dusa. All your hard work is really paying off.
Why, thank you, Prince. It's just that lately, the house contractor's been slightly more agreeable, I guess. Working a little faster, maybe. But there's still a lot we have to do, so you just wait.
I'm looking forward. Here's the latest catch, Chef. Till next time.
Okay, so you...
At last, the bridge to chaos is restored. Thank you so very much, my child. I shall be going then, and I shall presently return. Please have no fear. And now, farewell. I shall bring Chaos your kindest regards.
Please do. Until next time, Nyx.
Okay, now I should go do a run and find a Chaos Gate.
Always wanted to ask you something, Father. Whose skull is that there on your shoulder? If it's not too personal.
I did not chronicle all Typhon's wretched offspring, boy. No one did. Some of them sit upon our shoulders now, lest we forget that things could easily have turned out rather differently, and much, much worse.
So these are just the remains of the spawn of the most hideous monstrosity of all time, which you and your brother slew, got it? I guess putting the dead in their place is all part of the job. I can hardly imagine what it was like before you and the Olympians took charge.
You're better off.
I didn't want the Hades boon, you beat the game. And then you talk to him.
Achilles, I've revealed the hidden aspect of the Heartseeker. Lady Artemis herself told me the words, and it seems Koronok belonged to, maybe will belong to, somebody called Rama, peerless with the bow, even among gods.
Many lay claim to peerlessness.
You got nectar in your inventory?
There, lad, although I'm not to judge a vision from an ancient weapon such as that. I hope this Rama shall use his weapon wisely when the time comes, same as you.
I have this feeling that he will.
Okay, so this is still active. That's how you get all the keepsakes from all the characters. You give them nectar. Because all that matters is that you find him and talk to him. But I had looked up the requirements for all of these things, and I have it right here. Which is complete War God's Bloodlust Prophecy, which you randomly obtain after killing many enemies. Kill at least 2,000 enemies to start it, and kill 10,000 enemies to finish it. We had killed like nearly 20,000 enemies, and we finally did this like 30 minutes to an hour ago. So, like, all I have to do is complete this to give him Ambrosia, but it's not letting me do that.
Oh, blasted spike traps everywhere.
Huh? So you got skewered by a spike trap out there, huh? Well, that's too bad. Have you tried not standing there, like when the spikes come out?
I have not.
Look who's back.
Honored to have met you, great Achilles, our royal guard. Good to know whom to turn to should anything run afoul around here. So it was you who instructed my son in the martial ways.
Indeed, Your Grace. He was a talented student. If only you could have seen his progress, surely you would have been very proud.
I am proud. You know, you were already quite the name back on the surface when I lived upon Olympus. I should think your legend spread much farther still since then.
Oh, I doubt that. Although, thank you, Your Grace.
Say, Father, back when you drew lots with your brothers and wound up with the underworld, rather than the heavens or the seas, which would you have claimed, if the choice was yours?
I do not deal in hypotheticals, boy. Each realm has its host of unenviable problems. You have never experienced the cold and sopping sea, or the blinding heights of Olympus. I have, and I assure you, you're not missing much.
Didn't you try to leave the underworld yourself at some point? You once gave me that impression. I always thought it was because you hated it here.
I hate not having any choice. Enjoy the freedoms that you have. As you grow along in years, you gain more burdens and responsibilities, until they bind you.
Can't wait. You know, mate, sometimes I worry that you're taking my tall tales rather seriously. You're not really going about and telling everyone this stuff, are you?
Come now, my friend. I know this is a test of faith. Of course I am committed to the spread of such heroic deeds as yours. And I do so enjoy getting to hear them first.
What have I done?
Oh, don't worry, Prince. I'll keep an eye on things.
I need the game to do the thing it needs to be doing right now. Which is Ares giving me what he's supposed to give me.
Thought I'd just pop back in.
What? Wait, what? You're back already? Hey, my list says that you barely made it out of here before you died. Were you even trying? Because if you were, why, maybe you need to try a whole lot harder than that next time.
I just wanted to see you again, Hypnos.
Come here a moment, please. We've matters with Olympus to resolve. They don't know I'm here, most of them, besides Zeus, maybe Athena. They think you're Nyx's son rather than mine, and that your goal is still to join them on their mountaintop.
What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape.
What can we do? We can make peace with them, and let them know the truth. So much of it as they would tolerate. Diplomacy is not your father's strong suit, but I'm going to need you two to do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in?
We're going to invite all of them to a little family gathering. Here. And you shall personally deliver them their invitation, Zagreus.
Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything?
They certainly shall not be fine with everything. But Hades and I will be prepared to tell them what they need to hear. Don't worry. I shall do the talking.
What are you going to say?
Oh, you know, that we met, fell in love, eloped, had a child. Then, of course, we'll have a big celebration. We'll have a big feast. We'll have a big party. 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 We'll have a A child who, once grown, sought desperately to reconnect with his extended family. To the chagrin of his grim lord father.
That's all true. As individual statements, at least.
Yes.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at
Yes, she
last
is married to
persuaded his
Hades.
mother and father to reveal their secretive relationship and make an effort to rejoin their great family.
Your mother won't be happy that you left.
I'll deal with her. Perhaps I'll have to visit her and the rest of them from time to time, if that's what it shall take. But I'll be back. I have no choice. Did you know that if you eat the seeds of an underworld pomegranate, then you cannot leave for 1 month out of the year per seed?
Okay.
What? No, I never knew that.
Neither do they.
How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place?
Soon after you invite them all, I hope. Now go. And trust in me, all right? We have a lot to learn of trust, I think.
No wonder I've been dying at the end of all my runs. I can't leave.
I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done.
Alright, so we have it started.
It is woefully infrequent that I've cause for this, but I do have to thank you, boy. You've culled the satyrs and the vermin, bringing ruin to our temple there.
Is she talking about the reunion? I don't know. It's almost like she said, we're gonna have a family reunion. In all of that dialogue, and that I'm set out to do all of that?
They're not doing your bidding, yet they're every bit as bothersome as all your wretched servants I've met. I'm surprised you aren't getting along.
They are a plague upon this realm, although we have them well contained for now. And once they are rightly dead, they tend to swear to me their fealty.
Pushovers. Wanted to say, the Lady Aphrodite asked that I relay a message to you, sir. She said that she admires you. Mentioned a certain war.
Admires me, does she? Sometimes, lad, I think that Aphrodite is the mightiest of all the gods. Her power is what spurs us all to action, whether to love or war, or sometimes both the two. I'm grateful for the message.
I'm just obsessed with the fact that this face cam is 60 FPS now, and I'm just moving my hands around. It's all smooth. Is anything else going on in here?
Just thought I'd say hello.
Oh, Nyx is just gone.
Your Highness, you let me know if you see any dust around here, won't you, Prince?
Bye, Dusa.
I suppose.
Ah, but to think that our esteemed musician of the court is none other than you, Orpheus. In matters of music, at least, Hades and I have similar tastes. Anyway, I don't mean to keep you.
I shall be honored to perform my songs, Your Grace. And might I add, Your Grace bears many of the striking features of your son. I understand now where he gets his charm.
This bit of dialogue does not sound like the voice actor for Orpheus is using the same microphone.
Oh, you're too kind.
Here's what I caught lately.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Okay, so now, I mean, I'm gonna keep the Ares thing equipped, I guess, but
Who am I to question fate?
grow closer with more Olympians so the plan can unfold. Okay, so I didn't even have to give him ambrosia, I guess. It just was like, here. Oh, wrong button. Almost all the wrong buttons. 5 gemstones.
So does any
So,
plan, I guess.
family reunion. The son of the god of the dead shall someday deliver Queen Persephone's personalized invitations to each Olympian, so they might gather for a significant announcement. Invite Zeus, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, Dionysus, Hermes, and report to Persephone and Hades afterwards. Honestly, the hardest one there is Hermes, because he doesn't really show up that often, but he typically shows up at least twice a run anyway, so if I want to do this correctly, and I want to actually have a run going, I mean, I can just totally do a run and then throw. Just equip one, you know what?
Go with that one.
Equip one of these and then throw.
Okay, let's get this done. Thank the fates. Sure hope this works. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message for you in all your splendor, Lord Uncle Zeus.
My, what is this you have for me, young man? Appears to be a message of some sort, bearing my thunder sigil. Though there's one for everybody on Olympus, have they as yet received their own? I must know what it says. It's from your father. Who else can it be? I better check on this.
Cool. So I'm gonna see if I don't have to throw immediately and see if I can do this just by interacting with another god, or if I actually have to hold their keepsake. If I have to hold their keepsake, I will just do the throwing tactic because it's a lot faster. I know I still need to complete a run with this bow to get the reward for it. Because, Zeus just said that I gave him the invitation while holding the Thunder Sigil, which is his keepsake. So I don't know if I have to hold on to all of them or not. I don't think so. Unless I have to specifically hold the Lambent Plume for Hermes. Okay, well, you're giving me a hammer. And I want the hammer, but I don't want to, like, do the whole run right now. Because I had said on Twitter that if I did not complete the post-game story to Hades today, that I'd stream the game 2 days in a row. Which I don't want to do, because I want to... Oh, I got the triple shot again.
Modified.
Oh, now it's Zeus. Okay, Dionysus. Which I don't want to do because I want to stream other games. But I want to make sure I got all this done before Christmas. Which I think when this highlight comes out, it'll be after Christmas. In which case, Merry Christmas. Okay, do I have to equip the thing or nah?
Hope this lives up to
I
your
don't.
expectations, mate. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Should be...
Oh, well, pressed A by accident.
Whoa, just for a moment, Zach. Now, I can recognize an invite when I see one, man. And this is definitely, almost certainly, some sort of invite. One for me and one for everybody else, it looks like here. Oh, I'm excited. That is something really special, I can tell.
Okay. So I'm gonna see how far in this run I can go and see if I can find every single Olympian god. That would be some good RNG. If I could find all the Olympian gods in one run. There's probably just extra dialogue for all of them if you send them the invite while holding their keepsake.
That's what you get.
Well, now I don't have to give Ares Ambrosia. I thought I had to, but now the post-game event is set in motion. All I have to do is just talk to him now. But we just unlocked this new bow, Aspect of Rama. And I need to complete a run with Aspect of Rama to get achievement. So... Sure.
I can use this.
No, the game is not giving me things that I need right now.
Better.
Okay, I actually don't want the key. I want to go here. And I'm going to see... Oh, Hermes is here. Can I give this to Hermes while here?
Should help keep
No.
you going.
However, we're going to get Side Hustle, because having Side Hustle this early on is probably busted.
Wretches of the underworld, this is your chance.
Surrounded.
We haven't had a survive room in a while. Ow.
They had their chance.
Okay, Artemis, thank you. I don't have to equip Artemis's thing.
I know you're out there, fish. There.
And knucklehead.
Another knucklehead.
Very good.
The Artemis.
Hey, look at that. The message must have worked. Practically can see that shiny bow from here. I've never wielded Cornoct myself, at least not yet. Though, if the Fates are sending visions to me of its past or future bearers, why, I guess I'm bound to get my shot eventually.
Well, it's giving me the dialogue for using the new bow when talking to Artemis, which means I'm not going to get the thing.
Let's see what else.
Which is really annoying.
We have a pest problem.
I'm going to hope that if I see her again, it'll say the correct thing. If not, I'll have to do one more run and then throw. But I do want to do a run.
Witless.
Go here. I do want to do a run with this bow.
Just what I need. Hi, you two.
Murder. Great. This boss fight's still gonna suck.
Not again. Not yet.
Please don't kill me. Because you're right there. Thank you.
I'm innocent.
Okay, I
The
will
Furies
equip
seem incapable of thwarting.
Athena, I suppose.
Should help. Next floor. Learning awaits.
Okay, here's Hermes at least. Glad that he's shown up early.
place is crawling with these.
Stop stoning me. Do not wish to be stoned. I don't want to be bread.
I get to be the messenger this time. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lord Hermes, got here as quickly as I could.
Why, that looks like you've got a message just for me this time. How special is that, boss? Some sort of invite from the looks of things. You sure that I'm supposed to have this, seeing as I'm not officially involved?
Greater evasion. I probably would like the health.
Let's get out of here.
Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Where the frig is Athena?
Slam dancers.
How hard is Hades himself from 1 to 10? I mean, extreme measures, Hades, it took me like 4 tries. I just had a highlight video go out earlier today of me beating extreme measures Hades, if you want to watch that.
I'll take it.
Well, now Athena shows up, but I need to go see Chaos. And once again, Athena shows up in the room that I actually need her ability in. Extreme Measures Hades has a bunch of cool phases. I wish to not be attacked here.
This is it then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Athena, I trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Is this some kind of offering for me? No, hold a moment. This appears to be a message. Part of one. Then, can this mean... I have to notify the others. I trust they also have received something from you, or shortly shall.
Dash.
Strength of the goddess.
I don't feel like this screams DLC. I don't know, there is no DLC in the game, as far as I'm aware. Literally, after I beat the game, I was given the objective to unite the family with the Olympians, and I had to meticulously grind for like 8 streams to get here. Fully max out everyone's nectar requirements.
The power of the gods.
Okay, Eurydice I need to see.
Yeah, might as well.
Who dares? Useless.
Got it.
Because I can give her a second ambrosia. Orpheus is here.
They're both here.
Look, Orvie.
I've never heard anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspire to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and sing together, fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orvie? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Why, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
Well, I don't even think I can give her ambrosia when they're both singing together, so... bit lame.
Bye.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
For some reason, the shop music is just not playing. There it is.
May I say you look lovely this whatever time it is, Lenny.
But all 3 shots hit. I might just do this. I don't know. This fight's annoying. Spire.
Got you. Sure.
Diamond.
Which one?
Okay. I need to see Poseidon, I need to see Aphrodite, and Ares and Demeter. Let's do Demeter.
The gods won't mind. Spot. Onward then. Good.
Wired, my headphones are stuck. If I don't see all the rest of the gods I need to see within the next rest of the run, we will just start runs and throw runs.
Split us.
Hammer!
Back into tip-top shape.
I really like Explosive Shot. Now it takes forever to charge this thing, but it's gonna do a fuck ton of damage.
I'll take what's mine.
That is private property.
You lot, huh?
Even just partially charging it does so much damage.
Why hate these wretches?
Mine now.
You're not giving me what I need to be seeing right now. And you're dead.
Power of Olympus.
Okay, well, I need to see Aphrodite as well. I also need to see Demeter.
You're dead.
Now, kill these stupid stones that give shields. I cannot remember the name of off the top of my head because it's not the other one I'm thinking of. Blue ones are different. He died to a random arrow.
Mother knows what she's doing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Demeter, this is for you.
What's all of this, young Zagreus? A message of some sort for me indeed. I can't decipher it, although it bears the marks of my two foster brothers here. And, well, it seems we'd better compare notes.
Yep.
Very cool.
Okay, do not need to see Athena again so we can go in the Chaos Gate. Wherever it is. I heard it. I don't see it. Hello? Oh, it's in the corner.
Might as well. Nix, you're here.
Hello.
I thank you for this, child. My greetings to you, child. How unusual that we should come in contact here. Chaos and I had quite a bit of catching up to do. Please go about your business, and I shall see you back inside the house in time. Provided you return there, of course. And thank you for this, once again.
It was my pleasure. Take care of each other.
It pleases me immensely, son of Hades, to have seen the goddess Nyx again. The significant amount of time that has elapsed since last this happened told sufficiently old pains, I think. Thus, it becomes a basis on which our connection may, in time, take shape again.
Very good. Do that. Hey, we unlocked the Ambrosia for Chaos.
Of you of us. Something the matter there, stranger? Or have you come to torment me some more with idle chat?
You know Achilles, don't you, sir? You're Patroclus. Achilles serves us at my home. He trained me. He sends you his regards and love. He says to tell you he is thinking of you always.
That name. So then you've seen him, have you? In your father's house? And want me to believe he said all that? You'll forgive me if I am a little skeptical. In life, I left Achilles, and in death, he left me. We're even. And we've nothing left to say to one another now.
But that can't possibly be true. There must be some misunderstanding here. You haven't spoken since you died?
We haven't, no. And I don't think we shall. But you can humor him for me, I guess. Tell him I'm doing perfectly all right, won't you?
Very good. I guess I can go to Dionysus again, but you're not giving me other goddesses, or gods or goddesses, like Aphrodite.
Deadly butterflies. Good.
Ow. It's very rude of you to arm yourself like that. It's very rude of you to be an asshole like that. It's very rude of you to do such things that you are currently doing at the particular moment in time.
Butterflies better stay away from me. How about another?
You are not giving me Aphrodite. Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah, Aphrodite might be naked, but my heart belongs to Artemis. She is the superior.
Need to press on.
Oh my god, this run loves to not give me god abilities.
Payment in full.
Good, I'll just stand right there. I'm coming for you. Do not give them shields, that is very rude. This is very rude things they were doing.
Can't do that.
Stop. Stop it! Let me hit you! Bitch!
The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Earn more money. I'm gonna pass on that one. Even though we're, like, right here.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Dash Strike deals more damage, but I'm not using the Dash Strike here, so I guess we're gonna get pressure points.
I'll make every strike count.
Level up Crystal Beam. I forgot that I even had that.
A challenger? I'm telling you, you're wrong, Asterius. He is no royalty, most certainly not any I would recognize. He's but a nameless, long-forgotten minor god, born of the depths and bound to stay in them.
I, too, once was berated by such words, King. We've faced this enemy how many times? And in my estimation, he's fought bravely here.
Bravely? Hiding behind those pillars is what you call bravely, Asterius? We shall have to discuss this strange lapse of judgment after we achieve our victory.
Theseus is cracking. Maybe you didn't want me to hide behind those pillars. Maybe you shouldn't put pillars here, dumbass. think of that.
Olympus, I invoke your aid.
Gotta hit the freaking pillar, dude.
I swear I'll get you yet.
Not yet.
Ow. My thumb is starting to hurt from pressing the X button to shoot here.
Let's finish this. What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak center resolve already shaken?
But yeah, you take a lot of hits and you do a lot of damage.
Watch yourself, my friend.
Keep positive outlook. I really like using the bow, but oh my god, does my thumb hurt. This is dumb. And once again, they're literally one shot before I die. Unless I find some Death Defiance replenishes, I don't think we're gonna get to the thing.
So,
I am gonna equip Lucky Tooth here.
What do I get?
Great, an extra cast.
One more stop. Cheers.
All I have to do is just hit or just reach Hades with the bow. I don't actually have to beat him with the bow. So, as long as I survive this.
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
Fishing.
Right there.
You still won't give me the other stuff I need.
If I were a satyr sack, where would I be? Maybe this way. Hello?
These fucking snake stones are still garbage. These enemies pretty much die in one hit, which is great.
Not yet. Not now. How many now?
They are, in fact, the worst, yes.
Got to find something for Cerberus.
Please replenish one use of Death Defiance. No, you're rude. good.
Already. Olympus, I accept this message.
Hunter's Mark is very nice.
Oh, what's in this stuff? I've got this delicious sack of meal for you, boy. Here's the fee.
I would prefer that.
Hope Demeter won't mind.
And I'll level up my marked chance. Reroll this stuff.
I'd like to see more options.
Attack is faster. Yes! That's good.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
Well, let's see if we can do this on 1 life. Or I guess 2 lives, this life and an extra life of 100 HP. No, oh yeah, Artemis, yeah, because
we're here, Coronacht.
The thing.
May you serve Rama well, if you haven't already done so, I guess.
The bow is the weapon of a coward, boy. I said so even to Hera's face. I'm unsurprised that you are drawn to it, and yet something has changed about it. I can tell.
What, you mean that Coronacht has taken on the aspect of a divine preserver person of some sort, of whom I've seen mere glimpses, but seems definitely very capable and really rather brave?
I know not why the old infernal arms endear themselves to you, and I entirely care not in whose weakling aspect you bring them forth, only to fall to me.
Prophecy for Pharaoh. I am doing a lot of damage.
Where'd he go?
Please stop doing that. These fucking archers are annoying. I gotta go away, please.
Darkness. A wasted effort.
Stop! These guys suck so much! These archers, they're messing up my shots. No, stop rearming. You're not allowed to rearm. I love dodging and then it doesn't do it. Bitch, how? You have no health. Alright, cool. Well, time to do the second phase on no health.
No holding back. This is for your own good.
This might still be possible. Might.
Skelly, don't need to tell me twice.
That blasted wrench is back. You. This easily achieved. Another contribution for my brother's use.
Hate that I have to stand really close for this. I was so far away. But okay. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well, it didn't really matter that we died there anyway. We got what we needed.
I can't get used to that.
thanks for dying. Nice to see you here again.
Zagreus, how am I doing as a mother? Tell me honestly. Nyx has had so much to share about raising you. Foods you hated or enjoyed, your natural abilities, your friendships. She knows everything. Sometimes I wonder how I can ever compete.
Mother, I think you're doing great. And I'm sure you know it's not a competition between you and Nyx. I just get the benefit of having two great mothers rather than one.
That goes Hades. We are very, very close, like this close to beating the post-game story.
Thank you, my son. I know I wasn't there for most of the hard part, but I'm here now. Though when I inevitably, inadvertently trample all over your feelings at some point, please tell me, all right?
It's a deal.
Hey, I unlocked Ambrosia for Persephone. Because after we beat the post-game story, I'm probably going to take a break from this game. It's now been like 43 hours put into this game since it was gifted to me graciously by a chat member who I believe went by Crom, who I have not seen in a bit still. The hell is the sleeping sound? Maybe it's Hypnos, the guy who sleeps all the time. His name's literally Hypnos. I need more Ambrosia, but I don't want to do more runs for more Ambrosia.
Achilles, I heard from Lady Artemis out there. It seems you have a bit of a fan in her. She wanted me to tell you you're the best. She's not mistaken, by the way.
The goddess of the hunt herself said that? That's very flattering to hear.
They are, yes.
Good thing she doesn't know I'm all washed up by now. Her memory is of my glory days.
Is there anything at all to do in here? Just another check. Well. We're gonna give one to Persephone.
Mother, I know there may not be many things you miss from living on Olympus, though I wondered if perhaps Ambrosia may be one of them. And got you some because, well, here.
Why, this really is Ambrosia. How did you even acquire this, Zagreus? It brings back memories for certain, and never the bad ones, which I think it must be why we prize this stuff so much. This is for me.
It is, of course. And it's my dearest hope that at some point long from now, when you're relaxing with a bottle of Ambrosia, dare I say perhaps with Father, that these memories will be among the ones that spring to mind.
Oh, my son. I shall certainly not need Ambrosia to think back upon getting to know you with the greatest fondness. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mother.
Okay.
Hey, Prince, I saw that Orpheus. He got some time away. Did you do that? He's visiting his muse, that's what he said. That's so exciting. I mean, they've been separated the whole time they've been dead.
They have a lot of catching up to do for sure. Though I think they're going to be all right. What's for breakfast?
Yay. I take my stuff.
Seems fair enough.
Special deal. Titan blood for 200 gemstones. I don't really need nectar, but I might need more ambrosia. I have 10 of these things now, so hold on. I want to get the funny disco ball. I just want to also check this. Because we completed the thing. Okay, well, I just got 4 more ambrosia for doing that. Night and Darkness achievement unlocked. Fulfill the Night and Darkness prophecy. Very good. Alright, well, dog, drink this.
Cerberus, not to get all sentimental on you, but... Oh, who am I kidding? Look, you've been with me my entire life. I know you're here at home partly because of me, aren't you?
The bond between a hound and its master is as hard as adamant. Cerberus, the fearsome monster born of hell and guardian of its gates, answers firstly to the prince's father. But it turns out, the prince may be the next best thing.
You're the best boy in the whole world. Even if heads Beta and Gamma don't much care for pets, do they? I've got more than enough lined up for you, though. Count on it.
Yeah, I remember the... Bond forward, Cerberus. I remember the... up, down, left, right keys on the Chromebook keyboards being, like, really tiny for no reason. Oh, wait. Art-seeking bow. Oh yeah,
Celestial
2 more
shore.
ambrosia.
It was my
There we
honor.
go, cool. Okay, so now we need to see everyone else. So I'll equip Artemis, and we will just do a run and throw it away. I want to do this, though, with Aspect of Zagreus, just for no reason at all, though. Sentimental.
What's life without a little pain?
I mean, all we're gonna do is just go in and do the thing and then die, but...
Found you, Huntress. Here, in the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Especially for you, Lady Artemis.
Some kind of special message for me. Oh, looks like there's one for everybody on Olympus, then. Felt rather special for a moment there, and now you're making me check in with all the others. Great.
The hunt is on.
Yay! Zagreus is dead, dude!
Is that music?
Did Eurydice come here? Alright, well, hold on.
Oh, good, you're back already, huh? A few of us, we had a bet about how long you'd last out there, and I just knew you'd be back in no time.
Okay.
Okay, well, no. He's just singing a new song.
I'd best get back to singing, Zagreus.
That's a good thing, though. He's singing. Wait, he wasn't singing because he didn't see Eurydice, and now he actually is, so...
Nyx, you're back. So, how did things with Chaos go? Please tell me it went well.
It did. It did go well, my child. I appreciated having had a chance to reconnect with my great ancestor. Thanks to your generosity, to both of us. We had to make up for a great deal of lost time.
So what happens now? You're back on speaking terms, then does it mean Chaos will stop by for a visit soon? Something like that?
Chaos is comfortable in their realm. I may, however, visit every now and then, keeping apprised of what unfolds up here. Beyond that, Chaos knows better than to exert too much influence upon this realm. Beyond having already formulated it and everything.
I see. Well, take care.
And we unlock the ambrosia for Nyx. Take one.
Nyx, if you'll forgive me this transgression for a moment, I would like for you to have this vintage bottle of ambrosia, please. You can hand it off to Megara as contraband, but just in case, I wanted you to have it first.
Ah, a crystal bottle come all the way from the highest peaks of Mount Olympus to these depths within the earth. Your father always said he hated it.
Though father does have questionable taste.
True.
I accept this gift with gratitude. This is a delicacy I have not experienced myself. Perhaps I may yet save it for appropriate occasions still to come. Thank you, my child.
Just making sure the lounge is squeaky clean.
Well, see you later then. What's new?
Hey.
You're such a good boy, aren't you, Cerberus? Yes, you are. Guarded the place while I was out. And even let my son come visit me.
The ever-vigilant and terrifying Cerberus merely accepts the praise.
So, what happened when Mother first arrived, if I may ask? Some of your residents seem to remember the Queen from before, yet the Olympians just never found out.
They had no jurisdiction here. No knowledge of our goings-on. Well, Hermes did perhaps, but in a very limited capacity. As far as anybody knew beyond this realm, our queen was Nyx. Ask nothing more of this.
All right, all right. Achilles, would you tell me something more of Patroclus? You mentioned you were very close.
We could have been no closer. The ashes of our bodies yet mingled together somewhere on the surface there. What can I tell you, lad? I loved him with all my heart. And he left me too soon.
But now you're both here in the underworld. Can't you go seek him out? Or alter your arrangement with my father?
I tried, lad. I have tried. On both accounts. What you propose is not that simple, it turns out.
I mean,
But
I
shall
just
tell you
did
what.
that with
When
Orpheus,
next you see
so...
Patroclus on your journeys, you keep speaking to him for me, won't you?
I'll do what I can.
That might not be for a while. Because I have to go all the way back there, and I don't want to do that. Okay, now...
Keepsakes hold power.
Ares.
All set. Do your worst, father.
Heroes? Mere mortals, same as all the rest. Someday you shall visit Elysium and meet some of these heroes, and discover that they are quite different than the songs suggest.
Oh, don't make me drop frames now, please.
Headed over to Elysium right now.
Hold on.
One thing the mortals have
Just gotta
on
keep
us is that they
talking.
quickly become men. This is the Fury Megara. She shall accelerate the process in your case.
You don't need to keep talking. I mean, now it's not the stream, it's the face cam, because I had to unplug it and plug it back in, but now it's being dumb.
Here goes then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message.
If you look at the I can see it from where I am, but if you look at the camera, you can see that the light is flickering slightly. That's because these aren't, like, proper lights. Like, I'm just using lights from my room. You're supposed to use, like, super high-tech lights for all of this stuff. So that way that it doesn't flicker. But it wasn't doing it for the 4 hours I was live, and then I had to restart my computer, and now it's being dumb. But, like, I don't have the time to check it right now, because I'm literally only going to be playing this for another 10 minutes.
My, what is this, my kid? Some sort of invitation for me, I presume? Not just for me. This symbolizes all the others here? Most intriguing. I shall investigate the meaning of this as quickly as I'm able then. But first...
Okay, give me your stupid thing, and then we're gonna go throw. As much as I would love to use this hammer and complete this run, no, we are throwing.
No, no, no.
Do not touch me.
It's my last chance. Forgot something again.
Orpheus is still singing.
There's always next time.
Yes. Mix.
You are still in a difficult predicament, my child, and I with you in turn. Those on Olympus think you seek them even now, that you are my own son by birth. Our deception, well-intentioned as it was, has multiplied in size.
You're right. We have to do something. We can't just keep pretending with them.
But if you reveal to them the truth of everything, I fear the wrath they shall unleash. Perhaps not all of them, but some, at least, shall not take such deceptions well.
I couldn't agree more. Fortunately, Mother has a plan. Asked me to get in touch with everybody on Olympus one by one.
Your birth mother is resourceful, certainly. Though can you say as yet which sort of plan?
Would you believe it if I told you she wants to have all of them over for ambrosia?
Truly? By the way, I meant to tell you, child.
I didn't have time to mute that one.
The ambrosia that you gave me? Rather than hold on to it indefinitely, I decided recently to sample it. Your father's claims about its flavor are quite false. I have never tasted anything like it.
So glad you liked it, Nix. And good timing too, because I have for you another bottle here. They say each one is different in its own respect. And besides, the pleasures of Olympus should be shared. Please take it, won't you?
You are persuasive like your mother and determined like your father, child. But if you so insist, then I shall not deny myself the simple pleasures of this drink, though rare is the occasion for it here.
That's quite all right. It never spoils, and you have all the time in the world.
I'll make sure everything is taken care of.
Yes. Anyone else to talk to?
word from Nyx. She said that she was able recently to re-establish contact with Chaos, thanks to you. You're just full of surprises, reforging old bonds between primordial gods like it was nothing.
Oh, just took a bit of tampering with the sigil in the admin chamber. Whole bunch of darkness, too. But I could tell that Nyx and Chaos, they seem to really miss each other, to the extent they are able to miss anybody.
I think they're plenty capable of missing their loved ones, lad. The amount of time that either of us have existed, it's nothing compared to either of them.
I couldn't stand it.
Okay. A little bit more to go.
Should check the garden.
Should check the garden? Hold on. Well, okay, never mind. I won't check the garden. Because now he's sitting here.
As you can see, I must attend to all.
Well, I just missed dialogue because he said, I'll check the garden once he's walking into the room. No, stop that. We need... we've done Demeter. It's Aphrodite and Poseidon, I'm pretty sure the last two.
Might help. Let's see what happens.
Okay, well... You're making it harder for me to find Poseidon. I need to find Poseidon.
I'll destroy you.
There's Poseidon.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Alright, here goes. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
What's this, nephew? Why isn't this a note? Or part of one addressed to me, but it appears there should be other pieces for the others here. Ah, it's like a sunken treasure then, which means I must seek its mysteries at once.
Good, just take anything.
Poseidon's strength.
Okay, we got traps. You're gonna have this one be very slow to kill me. Alright, well, the lasers from these guys do a good job at killing me.
I'm near death.
Good. Alright, just one more to go. Really wish this flickering problem on my camera was non-existent, but...
Ooh, looks like one of those dart traps killed you last time. Bet that must have hurt. Have you tried getting behind something?
I haven't.
I haven't.
What is it, child? I sense that your concern's of a different nature than it usually is. Yet it is veiled to me, somehow.
Oh, it's just... Please don't take this the wrong way, Nyx, but I was worried you were being rather harsh to Dusa. You asked her not to speak to me at all?
I asked she mind her own responsibilities. I fear she forgets herself in this house. Though you have an informal heir, you are the prince, the only son of the Lord Hades, fate-appointed master of this realm. He shall have the company of gods, not severed Gorgon heads.
If I'm so important, shouldn't I be the one to choose whom I get to interact with around here?
You do not fully know your place, my child. The Gorgon head most certainly does not know hers. Please focus on your task at hand and leave her be.
Whatever you say.
Alright, well, I wanted to give you ambrosia, but you're not letting me now. I'm gonna go talk to her anyway.
Hi, is everything all right there, Prince?
Eventually, it'll be alright. Can I give you ambrosia? I hate it when you talk... I hate it when you talk to someone, and then you give them, and then you can't give them stuff.
Sir, you happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did, most definitely, sir.
Most definitely. Alright. You're not in the garden. Now we just go talk to Aphrodite.
Keepsakes hold power. Go with that one.
And this should be the last one.
That ought to liven things up. Okay, I think I'm ready. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. And I hope it finds you well, Lady Aphrodite.
Why, this is something, dearest. Such an enigmatic message you have sent. How positively captivating. I must know what it says. It bears the marks of others on Olympus, so perhaps we ought to share some common knowledge on the subject.
That was the last of the
Don't
invitations.
care. That's the last of the invitations.
Tell Mother once I get home.
Yes, and we will be home very soon. We're going to step on these traps and proceed to murder ourselves. Because that is the fastest way to get back home.
No.
Please. I know, stabbing myself repeatedly is quite painful. However, I am a fictional character, and thus, I don't actually feel the pain. So now...
Had to come back for something right quick. Mother.
Zagreus.
Where you at? Oh, you're back here. Alright, hold on.
Hello.
Just...
Nix, along with giving you this bottle of ambrosia here, there's something I've meant to say to you. The three fates have been very kind to me, because in denying me my birth mother, they gave me you. Without your steady presence here, I can't imagine what it would be like.
Oh, then the three fates are whimsical indeed. When you were born, and I was filled with fear for what it meant for you to be alive, to be responsible for you. I must admit, I did not guess that one evening you would provide for me both such a gift and such a sentiment.
Well, I mean every word. I love you, Nix.
I love you too, my child.
Nix,
Let's go.
this feast Mother has planned. Would it be all right with you if I were to invite Chaos?
I hardly think that Chaos would attend any festivity of ours. I'm uncertain that they even could. Even more doubtful that they would want this. However, if you truly wish to ask, proceed.
As long as it's okay.
Well... Don't know if I want to do that right now.
I think you're well under control, Highness.
Because I think that the thing is done now. I don't have any more invitations anyway. I'd have to go talk to Persephone in Hades. So there's no one in the garden, no one over there. Does Achilles have anything to say?
Achilles, I've been meaning to ask you about the odd skeleton usually standing around in the courtyard. Old acquaintance of yours? A hireling, perhaps?
That one Skelly, was it? We only met when all this business of escape began. If I have a connection to him, I'm unaware. Does he claim to know me? Perhaps I slew him when we were alive.
I don't know that that's it. So neither of us has any idea where he's from or how he got there, huh? Can you think of any leads? Nix doesn't seem to know him either.
Perhaps the gods of Olympus sent him to your aid? Their methods can be odd, and there are many who support you. Regardless, he does not appear to be your father's spy, if that is your concern.
Not a concern, just a morbid curiosity.
Okay, let's do it.
It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now?
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulate him, Hades. On a job well done.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or, the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around. So why don't we call everyone on staff and let them in on this, and dole out suitable responsibilities, all right?
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said. After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there. Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained. Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Family reunited! Wait, I want to tab out just so that it's like this, and then I take that away, so there you go. Family reunited. Wait, and then bring that back. Very good.
Well, fortunate Uncle
Well,
Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun...
I didn't mean to skip that. That was me tabbing in.
I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think, deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings? What about father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest. It's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Prophecy fulfilled. So my one complaint with that was that I was really hoping I'd get to see like sprites like these, like Nyx here and, you know, Zagreus and everyone else of all the other Olympian gods. Like all chillin'. One for the ages achievement. Reach the epilogue of the story. 7.6% of players have this achievement. I also have 36 out of 49 achievements. Family reunion. Give me 20 ambrosia. I don't know where I'm going to use all that. There is some characters I still need to give ambrosia to. But for now...
Still can't get over our gift from the Olympians. It's glorious.
A majestic gilded edifice of Mount Olympus, crafted with the utmost care from the true mountain stone, now shines forever brightly, even in the dim light of the House of Hades, as a parting gift from the Lord Master's kin.
The handiwork of Lord Hephaestus himself. Sounds like he's been rather busy. A little slice of Olympus.
So, let me see if there's anything else anyone needs to say. I don't think so. I mean...
So, I'm quite confused, I must admit, my friend. The Queen Persephone, she is your mother, then? How is it that she came to reside here?
Well, it all started when my father saw her on Olympus, and they fell madly in love. He swept her off her feet and brought her here. The Olympians, they got pretty worried when they saw she was gone. But now it's okay. Everything's out in the open.
Close enough.
But surely the Queen's mother on Olympus, the great goddess Demeter, surely she would quite like it if she saw her daughter still from time to time.
Oh, that. Thing is, Mother ate some pomegranate seeds when she was here. And we have rules about that stuff, you know. It means she cannot leave this place for very long at all. I'm sure Demeter will understand. And unfreeze everything when her daughter's around.
Ah, yes, pomegranate seeds, of course, of course. Though, there is one more subject I don't understand, which is how you fit into all of this. Were you not trying to escape from here?
Forget about me, Orpheus. This isn't about me, it's about Mother. What's important is she's here where she belongs.
I see. I understand. Well, thank you then for clearing all that up. It is a splendid tale, I must say, and every part of it makes sense to me at last.
Same goes for me, mate.
I don't know why I wouldn't just tell the truth, but...
We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
I'm gonna go check Hades' room for a sec. I don't think there's anything in there other than the other guy. This guy wants me to advance my class. I don't think there's anything new in the archive room. Nope. So, for now, I want to end Hades. I wanted to complete the post-game story, or the epilogue. You have something to say now.
I heard the feast you had here. It was really something else. All the gods together in one place, eating, drinking, not killing one another. That must have been a sight.
You should have been there, Hypnos. Not that I noticed your absence, though what happened? Other pressing business?
Slept through the whole thing.
Wow.
Wow. See, I want to stop with this, because I want to play other video games and I don't want Hades taking up more time. I do want to return to Hades at some point. Does Skelly have anything to say? He has something to say.
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life. And besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Same here.
Good. So yes, I want to play other video games. There are other things that I want to start. Like I just recently bought The Legend of Bumbo, which is the prequel game to The Binding of Isaac, which is a roguelike puzzle game. And that seems really cool, and I'm interested in everything related to that. So I do want to start The Legend of Bumbo soon. At some point, I would like to return to Hades, because this is a game I think I would like to 100% at some point. On howlongtobeat.com, it says about like 100 hours for like full 100% completion, and we've put like 53, 54 hours into the game now. So, now that the epilogue is fully done, we can stop this now, and I will return to Hades at some point down the line. I don't know when I will return to Hades, but it will be... I would like to return to Hades, so that way we can do more stuff, find all the rest of the hidden aspects, because there's some hidden aspects of the other weapons that we haven't found yet. All this stuff in here that I still need to do a lot of stuff with all this, but this is like a lot of grindy stuff, so I might even just play this game on my own as well, trying to get all this stuff. Because we've pretty much, learned to play the lyre through training and practice. I wonder how many times you have to play the lyre for the thing to happen. I don't know if Orpheus would teach you, but it says through training and practice, so it probably wants you to just mash this until it actually does something. Anyway, I'm stalling. I gotta go, so we are now done with Hades for now.